Hey everybody, it's no surprise that my last video did not do too well. And so, I guess that has a lot to do with the fact that I personally was not 100% interested in the Invisible Phantom Ranger that appeared in both Turbo and in Space. And so when I did the review of the toy that I had gotten with the gift card that was given to me, so I wasn't even actually invested in it. I just said, hey, let me pick this up. And then I was disappointed that it had already been open, but that's besides the fact. But the fact is, I wasn't personally invested in that figure, and I didn't care about it all that much. So, to make up for that, today I am actually going to make a video of something that I've had for a while now, and I am 1000% excited for this. It's brand new in the box. It's the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Legacy White Tigerzord. So this is the re-release, but the collector's re-release of the original MMPR White Tigerzord. So the original one that came out in 1994 was then re-released in 2015 for the anniversary of Power Rangers. Kinda, not really. It just had a new line of Legacy figures, and so that came with a Legacy Dragon Dagger, a Legacy Thunder Megazord, and a Legacy Dragonzord, and a Legacy Titanus, and a Legacy MMPR Megazord. And so this is the White Tiger version of that collector's line. You can see at the top where it says, oh, can you actually see at the top? Where it says 15 and up. So this is not supposed to be a little kid's toy. This is supposed to be something for collectors, something for those older Power Ranger fans that want to get into collecting and they don't want something that's pretty cheap. And so this is a higher higher version of the original product. I don't know for sure the price of the original White Tigerzord. I think it might have been somewhere around just $30 or something. But then in 2015, with the release of the Legacy White Tigerzord, this one probably sold for like $80 if I'm correct. So you could see that they time had passed, right? And so prices would have increased anyways, but this is a special toy. And so some of the gimmicks from the original have been improved upon here, and just the general feel of the figure. I've seen pictures of it, and I also have a Legacy Thunderzord, and so I can see the difference between the original and then the Legacy. I have both of the Thunderzords, so I can see the difference between the original, and then I can see the improvements in the Legacy version. Also, the Legacy version, I believe, has die cast in some pieces, some areas, and then maybe added electronics or removed electronics. It really depends. Anyways, you can tell by the fact that I am out of breath that I am extremely excited for this, and I cannot wait to open this up with all of you. So right now, the Legacy White Tigerzord is selling on Amazon for, I think, $425, or yeah, somewhere around there, $425. But if you are a Power Ranger collector, you know that you don't go to Amazon, or you do go to Amazon, but it depends. You go to wherever the best price is. And so, if you also check eBay, I've seen that recently, within the last month, there have been Legacy White Tigerzords, brand new, unopened, in the box, going for 250. Oh no, I'm not going for. Sorry, let me correct that. That they are sold for $250 to $300. There is one outlier where somebody got lucky in a bid that I guess nobody else bid on, and so that one sold for $180 plus plus delivery, so 185. And so they did get lucky. That's the only one that I see that they had a bid for, and then consequently, because nobody else bid or they waited till the very last second to bid, then it's at 100. Well, they sold it for 180, but then the one right before that was sold for $300, and before that 250, and before that 250, also a little bit more than 250. And then yeah, so brand new in the box, you can get $250 or $300 for the Legacy White Tigerzord. I've said Legacy White Tigerzord like 20 times now. But once you open the packaging, you get somewhere around 190. I guess if you have the box, you can sell it for 190. Somebody else sold it in December pre-owned for $250. And then let's see. Somebody actually sold the box only without the toy for $70. So I guess the box also goes for a lot. Somebody else sold one without the box for $260. So I guess it's not all that bad. It really depends on how good you are at selling on eBay. There's another one that's sold for $250. I think it might have been like new or something. Maybe they just opened it out of the box, or maybe the person just really wanted it and they don't want to pay the $300, because I think that's around the same time that the other one sold for $300. And so of course prices will fluctuate on eBay. So yeah, that's what I see, like 190, 250 if you're lucky. But that's with the box, and that's, I guess you gotta have some really nice pictures and they gotta trust you. But then you can sell the box, I guess, for $70. And then there's actually one that's near complete that's missing something, and that one sold for $100. So either way, so I guess maybe it's not that big of a decrease in price if you open up the White Tigerzord. But I this is my White Tigerzord. I will never sell this White Tigerzord. Nobody else will be able to touch this White Tigerzord except for me, myself, and I will not share this White Tigerzord with anybody. So I don't care about opening it. I don't care about resale value. I don't care about putting it on eBay or whatever. I am not a reseller. I am a collector, and I love Power Rangers, as you can see from everything that is around me, and how excited I am to open this up, because I've seen the original version. I have the original version, and then I love that one, and I have wanted to get my hands on this, and when I finally did, I was just so happy. This is just the upgraded version of that one that I already had. I'm not stalling. I'm just super excited. This to me means a lot, because I love opening brand new Megazords, even if they're older. I just don't want any loose pieces. For the older ones, I don't want any missing stickers. I want to put the stickers on myself, and I just like the feeling of a nice new untouched Megazord, untouched by time or anything. All right, let's do this. We're opening it. Bam! We just lost, like, I don't know, anywhere from 100 to like $150. Let's say, no, I don't want to exaggerate. We just lost like anywhere from 100 to $150. Yep. You know what? Actually, before we do that, let's take a look at the box. What's it say? It says the Legacy White Tigerzord. Says there is metallic paint, so I'm guessing this is going to be glossy. I don't actually think that's die-cast. Oh wait, hold up, die-cast parts. So we have metallic paint, and then we have die-cast parts, and then we have a little bit about the Power Rangers. So, well, Tommy and his Megazord, because this is Tommy's Megazord. This is Jason David Frank's Megazord. The story: piloted by Tommy, the White Ranger, with the use of his Saba sword, the powerful White Tigerzord challenges evil, When extra strength is needed, it combines with the Thunder Megazord to form the Tiger Megazord. Or, apologies, to form the Mega Tigerzord. I actually did not know that the Mega Tigerzord is the name of the combination of the Thunderzord with the White Tigerzord. I guess the only difference, well, I guess with the original Megazord, the Dino Megazord, the Red Ranger and the Pink Ranger, so the T-Rex and the Pterodactyl, go missing from that combination with the Dragonzord and the Mastodon, the Saber-Tooth Tiger, and the Triceratops. But then with the White Tigerzord, you actually get to use all of the other Rangers minus the Red Ranger. So then the Red Ranger goes missing, but you can combine the Red Ranger's Dragonzord with the White Tigerzord. And so he rides it and kind of twirls his staff around while the White Tigerzord charges. Also, one thing that I am super excited about is no stickers. And so, even with the original one being preserved and nice and new, and me doing my absolute best to make sure that the stickers get on and stay on, they fall off. I actually think I have two of the classic White Tigerzord, and the stickers, yeah, they're not great. I had to buy new stickers from a different site whose name I can't remember right now, and then use those because they were better than the ones that they came with, and so I replaced some of those stickers, and also it came with the so on the, well, we can talk about that when we actually take the figure out. All right, no more delay. Let's take the White Tigerzord out of the box. Instructions on the back. The White Tigerzord there, nice and brand new. Oh, here we go. Here's a little bit. White Tigerzord stats. It's 80 feet long. It weighs 330,693 pounds, and it can go as fast as 114 miles per hour. It's pretty fast for something that huge. And then down here, or up here, it says morphs with the Dino Megazord. Does it really? They never once did that in the show, because the Dino Megazords transform into the Thunder Megazords, so they can't. And why would you do that? Because the Thunder Megazords are supposedly stronger than the Dino Megazords, so you would just not be powering up the Zords to their full potential, so that what? It doesn't even make sense. What? I mean, is a White Tiger prehistoric? I think it is, but then it's just three Zords. You don't even have the Mastodon. You don't have the Red Ranger. You don't have the Black Ranger, and you don't have the Pink Ranger. You just have blue, yellow, and white. Why would you do that? Combine. You've seen this already. And then we got Tommy, Jason David Frank. All right, let's put this to the side. Up there. And then let's see what we have. We have the sword or the tail. Can be used for either. Let's slip it out. It's nice and brand new, and it's beautiful, sleek packaging. I love it. Check it out. Does it look bent to you? No more stickers. It is bent. It's okay. Piece of cardboard. And then we have instructions. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. The Legacy White Tigerzord. It's just one big block. Let's scoot up a little bit. Pull it out. Oh, snap. There was a little thing. A little chin guard. And then we pull them out of the plastic packaging. Push that back. Look at that. No stickers. Beautiful. You got these. These were stickers previously. And then on here, these were stickers too. But these are nice. They're actually carved into it. So you got the pattern. It's not just like a sticker or just painted on there. This is carved. And they actually did they did a really nice job with the paint job on this, because there's no smudges, no smears. It just, everything is perfectly where it's supposed to be. Red, white, and black. And then also in the original White Tigerzord, this had the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers logo. So I guess they wanted the toy to have its own look, because the toy did not actually represent what you would see on screen. Because on screen, you would see the Japanese version of the White Tigerzord. And so when you opened your toy, you're like, huh, this looks a little bit different. They had like the Power Rangers logo on it, the big old Thunderbolt. And then this was a sticker. Oh my gosh. This right here, this was a sticker, and it would not stick on the original. Now it's carved and it's beautifully painted on both sides. There's a little bit of a defect here. I don't know if saying defect is the right word, but it's just, there's like a little scratch here. You can't see it on camera. There you go. You see it? A tiny little bit of yellowing, but I don't think that matters. Looks like that's just part of the process that which they use to make it. This was a sticker. This was a sticker. Now it's just carved in there and painted beautifully. Take a look at that white tiger symbol. You can see it. You can see it. Gives it more, well, of course, now it has depth, and it looks really pretty. Same goes here. These stickers, for whatever reason, even though this is straight, did not want to stick, but now you don't have to worry about it. It has nice little grooves in there. So, and then this was a sticker. So this red line, that was a sticker, and you can imagine how hard it is to not only put that in there, but then for it to also want to stay. And the black one, it's a little bit thicker, so that one's not so hard. You just want to get it right. And I don't remember. These were stickers, probably. These black lines. I remember having to put a lot of those. Sticker. Where else would we have had a sticker? Okay, so moving on. Since he's got his face out, well, he is more posability than the original. The original one is more of a giant brick. This one actually has some pretty decent posability. Oh, actually, hold up. He's closer to these, I guess, what do we call it? Doesn't say. So, not in the tiger mode. Warrior mode. Wait. It's called warrior mode. Sorry about that. So then, yeah, you just put this to here. There's a big, loud cracking noise. And then the eyes were stickers on the original, and the visor, this crown, was a sticker. And then look. And you also had to attach the red balls that are on the sides and in his mouth. These are actually just painted on there. You can't remove them. But on the original, they were you put them in yourself, and then they stick. No problem with it at all. His cheeks were also stickers on the original. These are painted, really pretty. It looks great. So I'm so happy that I don't have to deal with stickers anymore. Yeah, of course, this is a collector's version, so why would they have bad stickers on it? And then, so you can also put his crown on when he turns into the Mega Tigerzord. So he changes his helmet to this one, and then this is a sticker, and then you attach this yourself. But and then you lift it. There you go. So that's how it looks. This red thing was also a sticker. Just I don't know. I've said White Tigerzord or sticker more. I don't know which one I've said more in this video. But anyways, moving on. We can put this back down. We can put this back, and then we can transform him into the tiger mode. Look at that. Look at that bend in his elbow. I love it. Look at that. And you can bend his wrist. Well, not bend, but you can move his wrist so it's more dynamic. Of course, his legs are still kind of brickish, but look at him. It looks like he's running now. Or it looks like he's posing, ready to fight. You can put his sword in his hand. Open your hand. Oh, snap. His hand's open. Not a lot of them do this, but his hand's open. I'm guessing just so that you can put the sword in. But yeah, look at that. Check it out. Alright, now let's transform him into tiger mode. I guess close his hand. We gotta move the hand up like this. And then this becomes a foot. Move this, close the hand, move this down. And then we're going to move this back. I don't love the cracking noise. And then we're going to take his feet. Move it to the side. Push it up. Take this one. Move it to the side. Push it up. Well, now that you've pushed his feet up like this, so it was right here, then you push it up. Same thing here. Push it up. And then you have to pull the feet out from down here. You see that? And then you can just attach it. So once you pull the feet out from there, it's blocking it, then you just attach. Same thing on this side. You see this? Pull it out. Pull it up. Push it in. No problem. See? Push it in. No problem. Here, nice little click. And then now you have the feet out. Push them forward. Obviously, he doesn't have a head. So all you gotta do is push the head in. Did I block that? To push the head in. See? And then now you've got yourself the white tiger, but not in warrior mode, just in tiger mode. And then you can attach his tail back here. Maybe go this way. I guess that's it. So the tail goes up. And there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, the White Tiger. The Legacy White Tiger. You can see his tail's a little crooked, but that's okay. Has posability. The original also did too, but you can open his mouth. Oh, I forgot. You're supposed to open this up too. I think actually, I don't remember what this was. I think it was just an M for like Mighty Morphin. But this red right here on the sides was the Power Rangers Thunder logo. But anyways, we're finally done with our review. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking time to check this video out. I hope that you enjoyed this as much as I did. I was super excited about doing this one. One of my favorite Zords is the White Tigerzord. Again, also, it is Jason David Frank's Zord, his second Zord, and also he did pilot it with Saba, and which was funny because the original Dragon Zord he piloted without any problems, but then when he piloted this one with the help of Saba, he ended up like crashing the White Tigerzord into the ground. And then when he was in warrior mode, he really didn't figure it out yet. So then it also fell to the ground. And then he eventually learns in the same episode, but he learns. But I love the White Ranger. I don't know which one I like more, the Green Ranger or the White Ranger. I like the armor on the White Ranger more, and the White Ranger is supposed to be stronger than the Green Ranger. But I also like the diamond on the Green Ranger's shield, well, the Dragon Shield. But I do know that I like the White Tigerzord more than I like the Dragon Zord. The Dragon Zord is cool, but I think it looks a lawful lot like the T-Rex Zord. And then the Dragon Zord that the Red Ranger has a lot more capabilities than the Green Ranger's Dragon Zord. But then the White Tigerzord has two modes on its own, and they both look amazing. And then on top of that, you can merge it with the Thunder Megazord, and then that looks even cooler than the regular Thunder Megazord. And they both look amazing. And so I for sure like the White Tigerzord more than I do the Dragon Zord, because then the Dragon Zord is also just like a headpiece for when they merge together. And I guess the White Tigerzord cannot do like a full combination with the Thunder Megazord, but I think it looks I think it looks great by itself. I think it looks better with the White Tigerzord and the 4 other Zords than the Dragon Zord does with the Dino Megazord. But anyways, thank you again for taking your time to watch this video. I hope you are as happy as I am about what we just saw together. And again, apologize for the previous one, but this one I was extremely excited about, so I hope that you enjoyed it more. Anyways, use your turn signals. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.